Hey Slayers, what's up? It is your girl Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, and Rhonda from the Pink Diva Studios. Don't forget to watch her tomorrow on Brunch with Diva over on Instagram at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She is always interviewing and hanging out with the coolest people. You get to meet so many new entrepreneurs. I love her show. Also, today we are going to be not live in Clubhouse. I mean, our voices will be live at 3:30. Myself and Tasha will be talking a little bit about some investment options that you could talk to a professional about, because I'm not a professional. So we're just going to jump in today's thing. I know that summer slowdown has happened. Lots of people have been talking about it. And we want to encourage you not to give up. Yes, summer does slow down, but guess what you can do during the summer? Learn something new, find a new topic, new product. Here we go. I got a short list. So it says, be open to all types of sourcing. So if you've been used to sourcing one type of way, look at maybe other ways that you can source. So if you source at thrift stores, the bins, which is like Goodwill outlets, or your hole in the wall shops, maybe try garage sales and estate sales. Maybe try the Nextdoor app. Maybe try to get free inventory. What's up, Christy?
I'm all about free inventory now.
Yes.
You know, I love a good old porch pickup.
Yes. And that is so important, because if it has slowed down, what's up, Katie? If it has slowed down, you may not have money to source, but you can now spend your time researching and finding creative ways to find free inventory, because Rhonda's right. A porch pickup is awesome. The Nextdoor app allows for that. Craigslist, Facebook, and the list goes on and on and on. We talked last week about garage sale apps. People sometimes put stuff on there, and then you can go to the garage sale towards the end and just wrap up and grab free stuff, because they don't want to keep it. They want to get rid of it. Next is network with other resellers in your area. So that is the thing that I think is so important, because sometimes I might find some really cool stuff that just doesn't fit the vibe of my resale life. Streetwear, sneakers, t-shirts, some cute accessories, earrings mainly. But if I find like some vintage stuff, what am I going to do with that? I have no need for that. I know nothing about vintage. But if I partner with a local reseller and they may sell vintage, and when they come across like just streetwear stuff that they're picking up, it's not costing them really any extra, we can trade, because we all know we always have kind of like an overflow of stuff that we don't need or want or use, that kind of like piles up, and you're like, oh, what do I do with this? Do I redonate it? And you can redonate it, of course, but you could exchange your stuff that you're not using, that you will redonate, with another reseller who could find it valuable, because they know how to make profit off of it.
And that's so true, because again, I've mentioned this before, that I had some pieces I need to send to Christy.
Yeah.
Because she's good with, evening gowns and things of that nature, prom dresses or pageant dresses or what have you.
Yeah.
And I was looking at them like, what do I do with that? So
I ain't got no need for this.
I ain't got no time for that. So, once she relocates and things, I'm going to just shoot them on out to her, because, why just leave them sitting when she could, profit from them?
Yes.
Hey, Penny.
Exactly. What's up, Penny? And I think that is so important. I mean, Rhonda even took it to the next level, box up your stuff and ship it to the next person, because that helps. I mean, your area maybe have a plethora of something that you just are like, I can't use this, but somebody else is like, oh my gosh, if I could just get my hands on this stuff, and vice versa, and figure out what that is, and have a symbiotic relationship, and give those things to each other. But yeah, even shipping it, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, I tell people all the time, if you have plus sizes that you can't move, just ship them on over here to Texas, baby. I got it. Because I think it's better to do that. Someone just told me yesterday, as a matter of fact, that they were going to send me some pics of some things that they have. And, if I wanted them, they would ship them out. And I was like, well, I even offer to pay for shipping. If somebody's giving me something free, I will definitely pay shipping.
For sure. Sure.
And because trust me, I appreciate it, because if it's quality plus sizes, hunty, I am your girl.
She the one. Okay.
I am your girl.
So during the summer slowdown, we can also learn how to negotiate. We may be listing, relisting, delisting, which is so important to do during the summer slowdown. maybe even rephotograph some of our stuff that maybe we were in a rush and didn't take great photos of. Maybe even measure, if you have all this time, measure your items now so they'll have measurements for later. But to learn to negotiate. So when you're looking at these different ways to source, you can practice your negotiation skills so that you can pay less. I was watching the No Cap Show on LM3's channel, which is Louis Moore III, with Derek from Fundamentals of Side Hustling and Topher, which is Hyphy Gold. And the strangest things happen on that show. However, they were talking about maybe sourcing from people who may be less fortunate. That's not the word they use, but this is a family show. So we're just going to talk about people who may be less fortunate.
I'm scared.
And source from them because they need the money and they have the stuff. So that is another way. And then you can also practice your negotiation skills, because that was to the point of practicing your negotiation skills now while you have the additional time to do so. Next is be consistent in listing new items. So we all have our money pile, our life pile, our death pile, whatever you want to call it. And so list those things, get them up and listed. This is a great time to list everything you have, get all your stuff cleaned out and organized, and moved onto your online platform to be sold. People are like, oh, some are sold down, but you have to think about it. Any company has ebbs and flows. During the time that it's slow, that is time for you to organize, put your stuff together, reevaluate your business, see how things are going, look over the months before from year to date, however you do it. And then, contemplate those things so you can be better when it starts to pick up. Oh, yes, my fault. I mean, Fundy 1K. My bad.
What?
Yes, he has 1,000 followers now. So somebody somewhere on the show that I missed, on his channel, they done started calling him Fundy 1K. He will not answer to Derek or Fundamentals of Side Hustling.
Oh, girls, look, I ain't got time to be fooling with Derek with this tomfoolery. I cannot wait to say this. I cannot wait. Oh, there's a bunch of
girl, wait till his next show, because girl, that's his name. They was talking all about. I didn't know because I missed the show. I guess that it happened because there's so many shows. I'd be like, dang, I'm missing everything. But yes, I missed that. But then when I was at No Cap, they were talking about it because first of all, Katie, I love that you call it your profit pile. That is so smart. I call it my life pile because it's the heart of my business. Without that pile, I can't get that money flowing through the rest of this business. But he was late to the No Cap show, right? So of course we're all talking smack, like, oh, he got 1K now. He need red carpet service. He got to show up like all of this, right?
Right.
So then they were talking about how on the last show on his channel they started calling him that, but he was late to the show because the maintenance people, the lawn people were out doing his lawn, and he was like, dang, I was trying to wait till they left, but they're still here, so I'm gonna just jump on the show. And you could hear them. He was trying to be respectful and wait, but we're like, no, he got 1K now. He's too good.
Oh, okay. So, all right. I see how he rolled. Oh, so what is he calling himself? What was
it? It is Fundy 1K, something like that.
No, yeah. Katie, say it isn't so. Fundy 1K. See?
Yes.
Let him show up. Yeah, he real bougie. Like he tried to call me bougie because I have bamboo pillows. Oh no, man.
But you a life coach. They project onto other people. That's what he was doing, projecting.
I got some projections for him.
Yes, Penny, that is so smart to spend the day organizing, because like sometimes our systems, we upgrade them. Like Rhonda upgraded her organization system. It is fabulous. Yes. A year from now, it will need another upgrade because we grow and we change, we learn to do better. So spend the summer slowdown doing those things.
And so I tell you, and I tell you that since I did it took me 3 weeks. It took us 3 weeks, mind you, because my granddaughter / assistant. Oh yes, darling. Well, it took us 3 weeks to go through all of that, retag, reorganize. But I tell you, it was the best thing ever. Yes. And also, I think it's a good idea to, when you get another, like another huge haul, then kind of go back over it. Yep. And then I take those same bags that I sold from and I just reuse those with the numbers. And then I just have to change, add that number to the new listing.
Smart.
And sometimes you just go in there. If you do it kind of, maybe a good, like if you haul once a month, like I do, I try to do a huge haul once a month.
Me too.
In between that time, I kind of I can keep up with everything, go back in, do a little double check or whatever.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it's been the best thing ever, because it's only been a couple of times I had to look for something that got swallowed up in the box.
And that happens, but at least you have a system in place, so it's not like every item. Because when I first started reselling, Jesus, I was stressed out.
I just want to say hey to Ashley.
What up, Ashley?
Hey. Well, you need a Brianna. You will feed her and throw in some beverages and air.
Not air. Not air.
Girl, we got plenty of that.
Because that's not already included. What's up, girlfriend?
Hey, Keisha. Oh, Keisha, I'm going to inbox you later.
Yes. So, okay. Where am I on the list? Okay. Consistently be listing new things. Oh, what I was going to say, if you don't have new things to list, that is okay. Delist and relist the things you already have. Everyone does not have a large space, so they limit themselves to how many items they have. So delist and relist. If you're using List Perfectly, use that. If not, do it by hand. If you're using some other service, use that. But definitely delist and relist your items. And then, like I said earlier,
I don't even know how to do that.
She does. She does know. She just does not believe in the confidence in herself.
I do not. I'm Rhonda, and I don't know how to relist on List Perfectly.
She does, yeah. She called me, and I said, "Oh, go here, click here, click here."
And for some reason, it didn't work. I don't know why.
We're gonna do it together on the screen share.
But
it's so easy. So if y'all have List Perfectly, the way to delist and relist, because I was doing it the hard way, and thank goodness for Lori. I can't think of her, JJ Junction. She showed me like, no, you're doing too much. So what you do is you go into List Perfectly, you go to My Products, you look at the product you want to delist.
Oh, but wait, I know why it didn't work. Because I don't have all of my things listed on List Perfectly, because I only wanted to cross list. So I hit the button cross list to where I'm cross listing.
You could have done both at the same time. So I'm going to give y'all instructions on how to delist, relist with List Perfectly in just a moment. However, if you just want to cross list from one platform to one platform, you can, no problem. I highly suggest, say you start off in Poshmark and you just want to cross list it to Mercari. That's fine. But it's easier if you click List Perfectly and Mercari and hit copy, because the List Perfectly listing, you don't have to do anything. It automatically does it for you. You just have to check the Mercari one and then do it. So you're already basically doing it. Just click List Perfectly also, and it'll automatically do the List Perfectly one, and you just close the List Perfectly window. That's
okay, but see, you didn't tell me that.
I did not know that you weren't doing that.
I know.
You didn't tell me that.
I was not doing that because
you didn't tell me that.
Excuse me, because all I wanted to do was just cross list from point A to point B and now C. So that's all I need to do. And then I thought, why aren't I should read this.
Okay, so for those of y'all with List Perfectly, get 30% off if you don't have List Perfectly with either code Swagslayer or code Pink Diva, or is it the Pink Diva? I was getting
Pink Diva Studio.
Okay, Pink Diva Studios. You get 30% off your first month. Remember, what's up, Topher? If you are going to change plans, so if you're going to upgrade plans, you can still use the same promo code. If you're going to downgrade plans, you can still use the same promo code and get 30% off that first month of when you upgrade or downgrade. So don't forget that. But I'm going to tell y'all, this is how you delist, relist with List Perfectly. You go to List Perfectly. You go to My Products. Once you see the product on your list that you want to delist and relist, you click the little green arrows, and then all the options will come up, right? You like that? Mm-hmm. Instead of clicking copy at the top, click end listing. Another window will pop up. It'll end the listing. Then the first window you were already on that said end listing and copy. Now click copy. Another window will open up and create the listing all over again. You look at it, make sure it's right, and make it active. That's it.
That sure sounded like a lot of work.
Girl,
but
I'm done with Rhonda.
It always sounds like a lot of work.
I know. Until you see it.
When you're not doing it. You know, they're like, how many steps? What? Hey, C.
2 clicks. What's up, C? But yeah, I was like totally. Y'all don't even know what I was doing because no need to teach y'all bad habits. It was a mess. That was when I learned that, I was like, click, 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 click. My whole thing was real. I said, shut up.
Keisha said, easy peasy.
Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, girl.
But before that, she said, see, most of us are all seasoned, but have still much to learn. That's true. Right. We can always learn something, honey.
And that's why we had a show twice a week. Used to be every day, but that was too much. Whew, Jesus. Anyway.
Too much learning and educating.
I learned something in. I learned that being here every day with y'all, as much as I love you, was exhausting. I say, oh no, this is like a regular job. I quit that for a reason. Anyway, not the point. So the other tip I have is during the summer slowdown, research new items and categories you have never sold before. Often I'm like, why can't I read out loud when I be on this show? Anyway. It's like words sing forward.
Like,
I'm like,
and so I did see.
Right. Exactly. I'm like, seriously? They gonna think I'm illiterate anyway.
No, we're not. I think that it's just funny because any other time you just not like that. But
right. Like,
but on here you're like, see, Jane, run.
They're gonna be sending me gift cards to Hooked on Phonics. So you're like, oh boy. But yes, so definitely research categories you have never sold before. During the slowdown, you've gotten organized, you found new ways to source, you've listed your profit pile, money pile, life pile, death pile, whatever you call it. You've gotten all that done. It's still so you want to do something else. Learn a new category because that is the time that your brain can focus because you've gotten all the rest of that out of the way. And now you can find a new thing to make profit on because I promise you, you are passing those things in your sourcing spaces because you just don't know anything about them. And why would you during busy season try to learn something about something new? Do it during the slower times when your business is starting to slow down. Then spend that brain energy and that brain power learning that new thing. So when the season picks back up, you know, oh, I can pick that up because we were on Regina's channel for Hump Day Hangout. I believe it was last week. And Sweetie Pie Gold or something, I don't know their name, was on there. It was a couple and they sell horses, like these little horse figurines. And she was like, yeah, you can usually get a whole box of them. People are just getting rid of them in a box of toys and they sell for $100. I say, hold on, wait.
Say what now?
What's the name of these horses again? Because I watched the replay. I missed the live, but I watched that replay. Thank goodness for the replay. And they have horses. Regina, if you're still in the live chat, would you put the link to your video?
Let's see Regina
in the chat.
Regina.
Oh, she wasn't here?
I didn't even see her.
Right. Listen. Y'all have
people. Now she's just putting people in
the chat that don't. You're right. Regina is not here. I wonder. I probably can find it real quick. But anyway, the point was, I was like, I'm passing up on $100 horses on a regular basis. What are you talking about? So that is always something you can learn. And because of the community, speaking about, you know, partnering with the community, you can find out stuff like that. I would have never thought about picking up toy horses to resell. And she was even saying, I think she was saying like resell them on Etsy instead of eBay, which is another thing. So say you had the toy horses and you're like, oh, they're not selling like I want them to, but because they sell better on Etsy, you know what I'm saying? So being part of the community, coming to these live shows, watching the videos that people put out gives so much info and insight, and that this is the time to do it while it is slow because you have more time to watch videos and research. Go ahead.
I'm just talking out loud because I'm just like thinking out loud rather that you said sell them on Etsy.
Yeah, that's what I promise that's what she said. I mean, I rewatched the video. I think she said a better place because it's a couple. It's a girl and a boy. And girl and a boy.
Okay, see.
That is cracking me up. It is Secrets of Wanderlust is their name. I don't know if they're married, but they're together. And they did talk about their relationship, but I can't remember what they were saying. But the point of the question is, I think she said, yeah, sell them on Etsy. because they sell higher on Etsy than on eBay. You can still sell them on eBay, but I think she was saying they sell higher on Etsy. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
dropped the link in the comments on so you can check out that video. Christy says she has hundreds of DVDs. That's crazy. And people still pay for DVDs. There's a guy who sells DVDs on eBay. I used to be a part of this masterclass. I was every day, which is also too much. And he was saying that's all he sells. It was too much. Anything every day but breathing is too much for me. Let's just be honest. So yeah, you can still sell DVDs and CDs online. I said people are paying real money, especially if you have really good ones. Oh, Penny, thanks for hanging out. You must not be on the treadmill today. You must have something else fun to do.
Thank goodness Penny survived that over 100-degree weather with that wedding she had to do the other day.
Yes. Oh,
it looked, the grounds were really beautiful.
They were
beautiful view and things. But I was like, bless her heart, she out there just sweltering in this heat. Yes. Now, see, we haven't even got that. Normally, that's us in 100-degree plus temperatures. We haven't even reached that. I think it's like 81 degrees right now.
No, we're in the 90s, but we're in Florida too. We're the Sunshine State, so they don't play around.
Yes, y'all are, child. That's why we the Lone Star State.
Listen, when y'all come in October, y'all better have
a seasonal
array of clothes, because that's how our state is gonna do y'all. I promise. It's gonna be 100 degrees, then 60 degrees, and then you're gonna be like, what?
That's true, Keisha.
Think about it. If we didn't have the internet or streaming services, what else would we watch? Yeah, exactly. YouTube University.
Oh my God.
Okay, not a song. Listen, y'all. Let me just tell you.
Oh, I was just gonna say that, all these are great tips, and continue to list, relist.
Yes.
I mean, don't, continue to source, thrift, however, whatever you do, online arbitrage, whatever you do. I'm actually trying out Kittison.
I just dropped my phone. Yeah, tell me how that's going.
And so, I haven't really finished putting things on there. I have some things I'm going to cross list over there today. And
List
so my
perfectly?
Yes, I did.
And then you're going to hit the list perfectly button.
Don't try me right now, girl.
I'm just saying.
Don't sit down now, little girl. But let me just say that I did use List Perfectly to cross list my items over there the first go around, and I will do it again today. But I think that even though they have where you can list women's clothes.
Yes.
I have been now, we talked about trying something new. I'm thinking that I'm going to get a few little girl pieces and put on there. I'm not getting a lot now, because just in case it goes out,
right.
I'd be like, who need these? But I'm going to give it a shot. I found a place to go where they're having an amazing sale right now.
Nice.
So I'm like, yes. And I'm going to, get a few kid pieces and see. I've never sold kids clothes, but I love the kids. So I have to look.
Keisha, I can never remember. It's less than Poshmark. But
it is definitely less than that.
The neat thing about Kittison is when you post to Kittison, as long as you set your settings to opt in, and you can go in your settings to do it, it will automatically put that item on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
And so somebody on Facebook Marketplace can buy it.
Yes. Yeah. That was the feature that drew me in. So I thought, I'm ready to try a different platform just to see how things go. And I do agree to try something new. And so that's why.
Okay, yeah, you better get on there and start selling, boo. Because it is less than Posh.
She's giving them away.
I think to her. I think she's giving them to her.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, she giving it. Well, child, what's her number? Tell her to call me, okay? But she giving it to you. That's amazing. Get on Kittison and list those. And so what I did over the weekend was Terry Bobbin always wanted to join. I gave her my code or whatever. So then in the midst of us talking, I said, look, let's get some other people. So I started reaching out to people.
Oh, yeah, Lizette.
And I reached out to Lizette. Lizette was like, okay, she on it. You done made a whole new page and everything. And so I said, what we need to do is we need to follow people. We need to follow our community.
Oh, well, where y'all at? So I can follow you on my Kittison.
I was supposed to be following you, but I didn't get back on there the other day. And I said, so if we follow the followers of our friends,
right,
you know, and everybody just follow whoever's following me, following them, you know, following Tiana, following Keisha, following, you know, Terry. I mean, we got to so we started out following all the followers of Splendor Lily Posh.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah. And she knew about it because we talked about it. So I followed Tasha, your sugar bear, followed her followers, followed Tia's followers. So now, you know, you just, if you have followers, we'll follow those followers. Nice. You follow our followers. Honey, we're going to try to get this thing going. Nice. I thought it would be a cool thing, you know, to support a way of supporting each other while helping ourselves, you know.
That is so funny because Rhonda did not reach out to me. We just talked about it on the show. But
I did. I sent you a whole text. Mm-hmm. I said, are you on Kittison?
Yeah, you just asked me, was I on? You just said I need to get on and follow everybody.
I said, well, I'm going to follow you.
Oh, and I was like, cool. And then what I responded? I was like, cool. I didn't say nothing. I was like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it. But now that strategy, I will do that. But yesterday, I didn't feel like being in my office because my desk is broken. But I was at my daughter's desk. I almost said my sister. I was at my daughter's desk, and I was like, let me list some more stuff on Kittison because it's been a while. Because I still have 0 sales on Kittison. I've never had one. So I was relisting with List Perfectly to Kittison yesterday because I was listening to heroin, and I was like, well, I'll just click Kittison too.
Let me talk about that in a minute.
Oh Lord, you're not gonna put your stuff on heroin. You can only do certain brands, which I think I posted the list in my link, and then I highlighted the most common brands. Okay, well, so let me tell you about heroin. I did go over there, and I hate to say the name because people might misconstrue if they don't even know what that is. They'd be like, "What's she talking about heroin?" But that's the sister to Grilled. But most of us know that already. But I went over there because I was like, okay, maybe I'll try to go over here. I'll fix my little account and all that. And when you're listing, they have a thing like you can email them if what you're listing doesn't pop up. Right. And they told you no, right?
So I was like, okay. So I go over here and I was trying to list. I was like, okay. So I sent them a whole entire email.
Oh Lord.
I did. I sent them a whole entire email and told them the things that I wanted to list. Yeah. And I also said, you know, that maybe you should think about adding plus sizes to your wardrobe because, you know, there are top designers who have plus sizes. They may only go to a 2X or a 3X. But, you know, I mean, you're missing out. And if someone wants to sell over here, just, you know, those particular designers or whatever, why not offer that? But, you know, they did, you know, I got the automated, you know, send us more detail type thing. I hadn't heard from them yet, but then again, I hadn't checked my email today yet. So, you know, that might not be an option for me because why? Because I don't deal with top dollar, high dollar
items. But they have because I don't either.
Somebody I went through the Lane Bryant listed, and I was like, I couldn't even find Lane Bryant.
Okay, I went through the list. Let me see. I can't remember if I put it in my milkshake or not. I thought I did. I probably didn't. First, I just dropped the link to the Posh Fest pre-party happening in Orlando at the hotel the night before, 6 to 9. So if you don't have your tickets, it's through Eventbrite. You can get it. But then I'm trying to pull up.
And I think the tickets, I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me, but they were $25. I think they may have gone up. So
yeah,
I got mine to you.
Let me see. I can look real quick because I have it pulled up. It's 37 now. So y'all, jump on that because I think it's only 100 people are going to be available to. Like, if I don't remember correctly, I could be wrong. I think only 100 tickets are going to be sold. I don't know. I did do the sponsorship thing. So that's one thing too. Where is this thing? Dang it. I created a list and I went through and I highlighted each individual one for most common brands that you would probably see. And I thought I had put it in my milkshake, but I think a lot of things. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And then I'm like, oh, a bird. And next thing I know, it's not done.
Little shiny objects.
Yes, all the time.
Oh my
all the
God.
time. So
I get that because, honey, that definitely used to be me.
And I sent it to my VA, and she's been using it. I was trying to find the email I sent her, but girl, I don't see it. But there is a list of brands, and if you go through, it's on their website. Let me see if I can find it. And then I just went through and highlighted all the ones that work for what I commonly find. So I would suggest like you just do that. Go to their website. It's like brands they accept. And then I copied and pasted the whole list. And then I just highlighted things that I know I'm probably going to come across, and the most basic brands that most people are going to come across. But they do H&M collaborations. I was like, what is that? They do, different things that aren't as high end. Like you could put Abercrombie and Fitch, like that's not very high end, but they accept those brands. And so Nike, of course, Adidas, things like that. I cannot believe I can't find this list. It's somewhere. Converse, Nori, Tommy Hilfiger, Vera Wang, Athleta, Steve Madden, Vans, Cole Haan, Guess. I'm just naming the brands that I already listed. Betsy Johnson, Isaac, Victoria's Secret, Free People.
Did you say Isaac, Ms. Rose?
Oh yeah, because I didn't know what the next part was, so I just was like, Isaac, keep scrolling.
Like, is that who you talking about? Is that who we talking about?
Yes, of course you would know, darling. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I don't know what that says, but I apparently have an item by him. It's in my thing. Puma, and then Anthropologie, of course, J Brand, and then Aldo. And then that's all the brands I've listed so far. I don't know what I do with that list, y'all. But those are brands that you can definitely list on Heroin without a problem.
I don't think I have any of those. Shiny Objects, Keisha. No, you're not alone. I mean, I get distracted myself, so I can't even laugh at Tiana. But
I think it's all of us. It's just what distracts us.
What
the funnier part.
Exactly. But yeah, so I actually haven't heard anything back from them. But I mean, it's okay and it's cool. I just think that a platform should be mindful, because you just don't know who wants to sell
or who wants to shop.
Yeah, or who wants to shop. I mean, why leave out a whole community? Here I go on that soapbox, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But
you should have shoes, that you can put on there.
Oh, I don't know. I probably I've been dying to get rid of those shoes
you have
and stuff. But
stupid. Just call me Dory.
But this goes. Let me just say my pet peeve that I'm dealing with now is that I don't know how many people here shop with Jomar. If you do, of course, I have an affiliate code, darling.
It's in the description below.
But right now I've just been so frustrated with them because they haven't had anything plus size. And as most of y'all know, I don't want to say I'm a floral hater, but I really dislike florals on plus sizes all the time. I can take it sometimes. It's just a little bit. I don't, again, I don't want to walk around looking like a florist or that I stepped out the garden and I'm ready to go. But last night I was just so frustrated. Look at here. Can't even talk. I was just so frustrated because I was on there and I was looking to see if they had anything I wanted. And I was just like, okay, so they had these dresses. And of course, the first two dresses, where I was like, it almost just turned me off from buying it. But I feel like I need some inventory right now because, my sales been good, been selling, but as we sell, we must replace. And I was like, oh my God, is there anything that is, I'll take color block, I'll take, I mean,
Right.
I'll even take some stripes,
Yeah,
yeah,
or another pattern.
or a different pattern.
Right.
Let me tell you, I love paisley. I'll take some paisley over these blooms and sprays of flowers that they apply to this fabric. I mean, or it's just too much. It's too much. And so I was really frustrated about it. And I was just like, why can't they? This is just me thinking out loud, y'all. This has nothing to do with Swagslayer fashion. These are my thoughts. Why can't they have other companies that sell plus sizes? I mean, I'm just like, why can't y'all find this or negotiate a deal
Yeah.
with other companies other than Women Within and Full Beauty? I mean,
Yeah,
there's
because
Story,
they
there's
have
Eloquy.
companies.
I mean,
Right.
they do get stuff from Macy's, and sometimes that's good, but we don't always. Again, I'm 60. I don't want to walk around looking like I'm somebody's grandma.
Right.
I
Right.
am, but that's not. Maybe that's not how I. Maybe that's not how I want to address
Kirsty is stupid.
couture house of tablecloth. Okay, couture house of tents. I mean,
Yeah.
and I love a good swing dress. Yeah. But I had a couple of swing dresses. I sold them. But they were just solid colors. And I was good with that. I don't want to wear a tent dress with an array of flowers.
I wonder where Torrid puts their excess stuff, because every company has
Well, Torrid
excess.
they opened an outlet. I have
Okay.
not been, but one of my friends went, and she was like, "Girl, you should just shop the clearance rack at the store."
But what do they do with the excess? Because the stuff that
Exactly.
doesn't sell at the outlet still has to go somewhere.
But this was the thing they did. I was all excited about the tours that they were going to have, but they were jeans. I didn't want jeans. I'm trying to get rid of a box of plus size jeans. So I didn't want that. I was hoping that they were going to have shirts or,
Right.
tops or, anything, but jeans. Well, no, my hopes were dashed because,
Oh. But yeah, there has to, because Eloquy, all of those places have got to send their stuff somewhere. And what I really think happens is because most people don't want a bulk of plus size, they just split it up in the other boxes. So then everybody gets a sprinkle of plus size stuff.
and then it aggravated me because I was like, I reached out to my, I guess you call it my connect or whatever, but she was like, "Oh, we don't have any plus sizes. You have 5,428 uh yards, or what is it? Yards,
Right. Square
of
feet.
square feet of a warehouse. So you have nothing in this entire warehouse." Girl, I was just aggravated. I was like, I need somewhere to go where I can guaranteed I can get what I need.
Yeah, to get plus size stuff. Which,
Yeah.
on another note, which I know you're not using Flyp, but for anybody who is on the
They
live,
didn't have anything either.
I know. Flyp is now on the Android app, so you can download it. It's FLYP. I have a promo code, maybe in the description. I don't know, child. It's definitely in my link tree, which is, I don't even have a link tree. It's definitely in my milkshake, which is in the description. I don't know why I said that. But they're also, if you have an iPhone, they are letting you set up lots. So if you don't know what a lot is, they can sign. You take a picture on there, and then the consigner, pro seller, like Keisha is, can pick what they want. They get it, and then they sell it. And then you get a portion if you are, just the regular person who wanted to get rid of your stuff. And then, of course, the pro seller gets free inventory, and they keep a portion of when it sells. But now they are allowing pro sellers just to buy the entire lot. So you, as someone who's cleaned out their closet or house or whatever, would put their stuff up, and then us, the resellers, can just go in, and instead of consigning it, they can just purchase it, and all of it gets sent to them, which I really like, because
Oh,
I
that's a
don't always
good
want to
option.
go out somewhere. And I get to see, okay, this is this, and that. And then I can go ahead and just grab it up, and it works out. So I just wanted to bring that to attention. We haven't talked about it. I was planning on talking about it, but we really haven't. I just wanted to let people know that that's an option now on Flyp, that you can go ahead and just purchase the whole lot. If maybe consignment was kind of like putting you off, maybe being in charge of other people's stuff, maybe that's not something you wanted to do. Now you can just purchase the lot. And you own it's your stuff. You don't have to worry about. So whatever you sell it for, you get to keep.
I think that's a great idea. I really was interested in joining Flyp and things like that, but they just never had any plus sizes come through. I know that they're, and maybe I'll go back after they, receive some or. Oh, child, I'm trying to get rid of these jeans I have. I need to zhuzh up my listing so I can put it back on Poshmark or wherever.
Yeah, is it a mystery box? Is that what you have?
Yeah, but I was listing out what was in there. I think it's like 5 to 6 pair of jeans that just weren't moving for me, and they're new without tags. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that have tags, but I just need them to buy.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, hunties, it's Cancer season. And it's my birthday month coming up, honey. I start celebrating.
Tell us about the show.
I start celebrating on July 1st. And I normally start celebrating on July 4th, but this year I'm going to start celebrating with my new candle, my signature candle from Ashley at A&B Consignment.
So excited.
She has reseller candles, but this is her signature candle, which is, oh my God, it smells so good, y'all. I tell you, it smells amazing.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Look at it. Oh, hold on. I get confused. Okay. Now let me hold this pillow where it says the Pink Diva Studio.
Yes.
And it has my logo on the back, PDS, Pink Diva Studio. And I'm telling you that when I got this, I smelled it before I opened the box.
Yes.
Oh, and I will say, this candle is Rich's, who is Ashley's husband. He loves it, darling. He loves it. He simply loves it.
It's so gorgeous. That gold, I'm like, yes. And read to the people what it says, girlfriend.
Oh my God. I said, I want to meet this person. It says, let me just tell y'all what it says, y'all. It says sultry as a summer evening and as intoxicating as an exotic flower. Both Rhonda and this candle settle like a memory unto your soul. Watch out now.
Yes.
Baby. I tell you that I am so honored to be the first reseller to have one, because Tiana will have one as well.
Yes, in August. But July is all you, boo. We're going to talk all about you. Okay.
Yes, honey. Yes. And so I am so, I haven't even burned it yet because it's not my birthday. So
Not yet.
So I'm actually having Ashley on the show July 7th, which Ashley, I need you to go to my bio and sign up on that date. We'll be talking about her consignment, of course, but we'll be talking about how she came up with the idea about the candles, her original candles, and the signature, which it's an awesome opportunity for a reseller to have, a signature scent of your own.
It is.
And I love it. I mean, even the little box is cute. Look at that. Signature scent.
Gorgeous.
Black box. I mean, it's just
my
amazing.
favorite color.
Yes, it's just amazing. So, in honor of me, darling, on July 7th is my next hump day happy hour. And we'll have the usual suspects, Tiana and Terry, myself. But I'm actually going to drop the link in the chat And this will allow everyone to come on and off to say, hey, happy birthday or whatever. Um, I do have Penny is her birthday is the same day, July 9th. Now I couldn't do it on July 9th, but I am doing it on July 7th because that's hump day. So, as I say, I celebrate all month, y'all.
Mhm.
So I think that I see will be there. Keisha will hopefully be there, but I haven't sent out the word yet. But
They
I have,
just getting the memo on the
yeah,
live
just
show.
getting the memo on the live.
That's how
But
we do.
I'm hoping that I can have a host of other people come through and just say, hey, because I'm leaving a couple of spots open for that because I think we can only have 10 people.
Yes, that's facts.
Um,
Don't make the mistake I made during the art karaoke thing. It was a mess.
So I just think I just want it to be fun filled, just have some good times. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll do a how well you know me type game
Ooh.
because I say so much. I tell y'all so much. But
But yet you still don't tell us everything. So
I still
yes.
don't share everything.
Yes.
I've lived a long time, so I got lots of stuff. But
I love it.
that's been the blessing right there, honey.
Yes.
But I just think that it'll just be fun. I just want it to
It
be
will.
really fun, and to kick off the me getting closer 2 days, but after that, I'll be 61.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed and highly favored, honey. But I hope you guys can join me on this fun day on July 7th. And you'll hear more about it, of course. I'll be
Okay.
sending out goodie stuff. Plus, I'll be doing some giveaways. So I'll be giving away two of the signature scents, my signature scents that Ashley at A&B Consignment, hooked up.
Yeah.
So I'll be giving a couple of those away. I'll be making that announcement soon. I also have a podcast that I'm dropping July 7th as well.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Yes. And the title is what? Is it because I'm fat? Is it? I don't know. You have to listen. It's all
Yeah.
about it gives you more insight into my weight loss, my relationship, ending my relationship because
Yep.
of my weight loss, all these things. You'll just get to hear little snippets of everything about my journey.
And other people are going to be there
And
to participate as well.
other people will be on there talking about their plus size journey, the discrimination, the stereotypes,
Yep.
uh, being disabled and plus size. I mean, it's just an array of stories. And it truly has been a labor of love for me.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really proud of it. So
I'm
I
so
hope
excited.
I know. Maybe I should drop a post about it. I have it together. I just haven't dropped it. I just felt like I had so much going on in July, but I actually planned a lot of things during my birthday. So
Yes.
1 week it'll be, I mean, the candle, of course, drops on the 1st, which is Thursday. Next Wednesday will be the podcast. I mean, I just wanted this and giveaways throughout the month. I just
Yes.
wanted everyone should I just want everyone just to celebrate with me.
And we will be right
Oh,
here
thank you,
doing
Keisha.
it.
Yes, I'm just July, y'all. Even before what is that? Some years ago, before I even started reselling, I've always celebrated all month long because it
Yep.
started out as a joke because I said, "Oh, I don't miss nobody's pay period, honey. I celebrate all month." So if you get paid on the 15th and 30th, you got me. If you get paid every week, you got me. If you're a school teacher, you get paid every month. You got me. So see, I don't miss anybody's. So it
Yes.
started off as a joke. But really and truly, since I've been reselling and things like that and have other entrepreneurial things going on, I just thought, you know what? Let's bring everybody into the fold and celebrate
Yep. Yep.
because I'm thankful for the connections. I'm thankful for the relationships I've developed, and I'm just all around thankful for to be able to have the platforms that I have.
Yes, yes. And you're doing big things and you encourage other people. And I think it's so important to celebrate all month. I've always done that as an adult because I mean, there's a month for everything else, right? Why isn't there a month just for me? So I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And so now my child, who'll be 12 next month, said to me, I was like, what do you want to do for your birthday? Da, da, da. Just make sure I had everything on point. I didn't leave anything out. And she was like, well, can I celebrate my birthday all month? I was like, do you have money to celebrate your birthday all month?
She said, no, but you do. You the mama.
Right, exactly. I was like, what? Because she knows I celebrate all month long, but I also pay for that. So I was like, girlfriend,
Well,
listen. But
and I think that's great because she could go do this one weekend or this
yeah.
another weekend. So, I mean, really, in the whole scheme of things, it's not that bad when you spread it out like that. Now, if you was trying to do every day, I'm not trying to do every day. I just
Well,
pick a day
we
of the week.
already do it big because my husband never understands why a child's birthday party is $500. He's always confused. Like, he's like, you're going to spend anywhere minimum, even if we just bring one other child, we're going to spend $300. So we spend anywhere from $300 to $1,000 every time. And he's like, she's a child. But like before she was like a baby. And he was like, she doesn't even know she's having a birthday. I say, but she'll see these pictures. Like we rent out space, we do all this stuff, and he's just like, so that's why when she told us she want to celebrate all month long, I was like, no, you don't, because I done already spent a bag to have your birthday party. Psych. So she is gonna have her party before her actual birthday because we have friends that share their children or child is multiple people, so it doesn't matter. And so we always do a celebration on a weekend that they have their children, and then we celebrate closer to her birthday, which is a weekend that those children can't come but other children can come. And so we do kind of spread it out, so she does get like two celebrations. One is not as big as the other.
Mm-hmm.
And this year she was like, I really want to do something on my birthday. And I'm like, but it's a weekday. So her dad took the day off and they're going to do something. I don't know what they're going to do because hopefully I'll be at work, fingers crossed, that they finally finish my background check, which is taking 2 months. I don't know why. I have nothing in my background. I was like, there's nothing to check because there's nothing there. It should have been the first background that came back.
They kind of dig a little deeper. She got to have something.
Right. I was like, traffic tickets, nothing. I'm like, seriously, y'all? So he's going to take her out for the day, and she loves daddy-daughter days, so it's going to be a fabulous time because I'm not the fun one. They remind me all the time, you're not the fun one, Mom. So they go off and they act like 5-year-olds with money in a car, and so, you know, that's the time of their life.
Child, I'm hanging with them.
Yeah, don't come with me because there are rules and regulations and a budget.
I'll go with you for sourcing, but I'm going to hang with them for fun.
Yes, exactly.
No, you gonna be going too. I'll be like, girl, you better come on, child. I'm here. You better come on.
Because I'll even sit back and watch them sometimes, and I just think, these are two tiny children that I'm responsible for. So I'm like, what? Because my husband can get into a child mind so fast, and they will be having the time of their life. And I'm like, you can't do that. You might get hurt. Sit down. Pause. Wait a minute. Don't eat that. You were just eating. Can't jump in the pool. So they be like, Mom, you staying home.
Right,
so
right.
I stay home and they do their thing. But they love it. I mean, those are special times for her. So I do believe in celebrating your birthday all month long. That is so important. Everything else has a month. You should have a month too. That was the point.
Like I said, it was just started out as a joke. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, I'm going to keep this this going. Because why not?
You're worth it.
You know, exactly. Yeah. I do want to mention, I don't know who all got a chance to make it to my clubhouse yesterday, but I want to thank those that did. And anyway, and you know, it did not go. We really didn't discuss what I wanted to discuss, but what we did discuss was very important, which was branding, plus size branding, how they need some improvement.
Yes, agreed.
And of course, we did talk about patterns and things like that, but we talked about fit. We talked about how a lot of companies are not ran by or ran by no harm intended, but white men.
And that is so strange.
That is just so crazy. I mean, there is nothing. What do you have anyone plus size on helping you with this? No. Do you have anyone plus size? So, you know, we talked about platforms.
of the person who lives the life, who uses the product. How can you sell something you don't even use? You don't even know how it functions. That makes no sense. You might oversee that team, but they should be the team of users running.
Right. And we talked about platforms that aren't that need improvement with size tags. And as you know, I've talked to Poshmark a couple of times about this now. Not that me saying it is just going to change overnight, but I think that this is one of the things that if you contact them and keep saying, because with plus sizes, Torrid changed theirs. So theirs is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but places like Women Within, Full Beauty, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 on up, that's how they size things.
Yeah.
That's not available. You have to customize sizes. When you customize sizes, they don't actually get seen. So, here you are, I put it up at what I'm selling, I put it in my description and everything. And I still get a question sometimes about, now which size is it? Because even if I use the larger size, then that's not what my description says.
Right.
So then I got to go into a whole explanation about, Poshmark,
Yeah. And shoppers don't understand that because when they shop online, it's the size that it is. And I don't think you keep making all these changes. You're letting us share our closets, do all this. Like you made so many changes in 1 month that I was like, I can't keep up. I don't know what's happening. You mean to tell me you can't add extra sizes to the size chart?
Right.
Get out of here.
Add some sizes in like that, some combination sizes because those are needed.
Right.
Because those two those two brands definitely list their items like that.
Right.
That's how they
even their women's shoes only go up to size 13. And I'm like, yes, there may not be a lot of women who wear a 14, 15, or 16, but for that one woman who does, I should be able to list that. That should be an option. Right. She should be able to search by that option.
And I think that when it comes to plus size and extended sizes, I have some extended sizes in there that I can't list right now because if I customize it, who's going to see that? I mean, a lot of them could use a little upgrade with size and Macari too.
Yeah, all of them, every platform. We're not just calling out Posh, we're calling them all.
No. I just think that it's important because you're leaving out a certain segment of people. People who may like amputees, people who need special clothing, things like that. I mean, let's be inclusive. Let's be all inclusive.
Right. And start somewhere. Like it takes a while to, upgrade the code. I get it. No problem. But you just rolled out 82,000 upgrades in 30 days. I think you could have added that to the list. That's all.
Yes. And another thing that I'm sure that we would all appreciate is, honey, I need the Crayola box of colors because, I mean, I can't mix the colors. I mean, in between, I'm gonna mix this blue and this white. What does that make? I don't know, or this yellow and this green or whatever. I mean, yeah. Okay, so we'll say I have a light blue. I got to put these two out. So when the person sees it, they're gonna be like, "Well, what color was she trying to?"
Yeah. So for teal, I pick blue and green.
People aren't gonna. A lot of people don't register that.
Right.
Think in their head, let me mix these two colors, and what does it come up with? I mean, what? This is tomfoolery. I think that we need more colors.
I wish multi was an option. My opinion is I do like the simplicity of red, blue, like just basic colors. And I'm like, sometimes I want to pick multi that way.
Yes. Because if we say multicolor in our description, then I still have to go back in and say what those colors are.
Yeah, I still list them too.
And then maybe I can pick out, like I just listed a dress yesterday, and it's tropical. It was the main color is blue, and I picked out, I think I picked out white or pink or something to go as a second color. But I'm just saying that it all, we just need the Crayola box of colors, honey.
But do you know what I think is going to happen?
And denim too. Yes, we need some of that.
I agree, Ashley. What I think will happen is, this is how it happened. It started off very basic. Poshmark. People left eBay because Poshmark is very easy to use. As Poshmark grows and expands, all of us who started with Poshmark and we get one growth, we learn it. A new growth, we learn it. When others come, they're like, oh my God, it's so much stuff. And it's the way we feel about eBay, they're going to feel about Poshmark. Yes.
Y'all know how it just gives me a tension headache.
Yes, they're going to add so many things to it. But if you're here for the journey as it goes, it's not going to feel like that to you. But it's going to feel like that when a new person comes on. So I think they tried to keep it as basic as possible for as long as possible for that purpose. But yeah, I mean, as things grow and expand, it does become more and more challenging to figure out. But if you're here for the growth of it, you just pick it up as it comes. Because all those new, I still don't have share your closet thing. Do you have that?
No, girl.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I'm not the only one.
And someone posted about that. Somebody posted about that. Okay. I think it was Spoiled in PDX. She said she got excited. She said she got excited, but she didn't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it. I'm trying to look on my thing now. I stopped looking for it because I was like, oh, whatever. I think I lied. I think I do have it now because my VA does, the sharing and stuff. I only go in there to send offers, which I'm about to teach her how to do. So I don't even have to do that. Oh my goodness, Becky, I have it.
I have no. Are you looking on your phone? I just
want to share it to the party because I never share it to the party. I skipped that, but with this feature, I'll share it to the party.
Did you see it on your phone?
Yes. No, my mobile device. You have to upgrade though. When they said do the upgrade and then you'll get it.
Upgrade.
Okay, so maybe you don't have it yet. So apparently I can share it to the party. So I click the little thing, share it to the party. I wonder how many days I've had it because when I tell you my VA, that's her job, not mine. Unless I'm listing something new or sending an offer, I don't open this app. So I like the share to the party option. I still have to click everything I want to be shared, but it shows me everything that can be shared to the party. Do you know what I think is dumb though? It shows me stuff that is marked not for sale and stuff that is sold. So I can click things that are not for sale and sold and share those to the party. Why would I do that? Why would I share sold stuff to the party? I never understand why people share their sold stuff. I'd be like, what are you doing? But whatever. Because then your comps aren't right.
I definitely don't.
Your comps aren't right if when you run comps and someone shares their sold thing, it's going to show you the last time they shared it. So you're thinking the last time it sold was that date, but it's not. It's just the last time they shared it. So I'm like, whatever, Becky. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing to the party from now on because I skip the party all the time. I don't know why I feel like singing today. I can't wait till my daughter comes home. We remix stuff all the time. Yes, dance, Rhonda. Yes. Me and my baby girl make up songs all the time. We would run around the house rapping, singing. The whole life be a musical, child.
That's me, honey. That's me. I will confirm that I sit and I think of something, and there you go. There's a whole song.
There it is.
I just remix a song. Okay,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys. So, Tasha and I will be in Clubhouse today at 3:30.
Yes, I see it. I see it. I see it. I got it.
Got it. Woo! Yes.
Oh,
that share to the party is
what? Yes. Don't forget my plus size swimsuits, darling. But I am hosting. I think it's the brand something. Yeah.
I never signed up to be whatever that thing is above ambassador. I had to fill out a form. I said, if I got to fill out a form, I'm not doing this. And then when they first came out with it, it was saying like they need to be in your Instagram and all. I said, I don't need you in my Instagram. So the little $25 you paying, I don't need that. So I never signed up. So I can't host a party. I can't technically be the host of a Posh and Sip, but my girl does Posh and Sips here. So I just be co-hosting with her because it doesn't matter. And then we just do what we do.
I'm trying to plan another one. I do have the big one coming up, I believe, in September.
Yes.
So I'll be doing that one again in September, but I may host a little smaller one in August.
I just want to start. Well, not too soon. I'm not really ready to start getting together with people, but I am looking forward to starting to get together with people again because We had so much fun at those Posh and Sips. I was spending money I probably shouldn't have been spending, but that ain't the point because I could have ate at my house. I didn't have to eat at the restaurant, but we would have the time of our lives. I was like, yes.
I'm actually trying to put something together here for these Texas gals, and hook up and celebrate my birthday with a little brunch.
Yeah, please, and record that, boo. Please, please. We want to see. We want to be jealous that we couldn't be in Texas. Yes.
So I'm hoping that I got to send out, create a chat for everyone who wants to, maybe wants to attend and see how many people we're going to have and stuff. Because I was like, maybe because I have some different locations in mind, but it'd just be a time to just get together and celebrate, have a little brunch and some mimosas or something.
Oh, I don't want a mimosa. I'm lying. I don't like orange juice and alcohol. That's weird to me, but I still think you should do it.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. I've been kind of working out. So wait, okay. So when I press the little tools,
yes,
and then it says share bulk listing actions. Is that what I want?
I did share the party, but yeah, I'm sure bulk listings. I don't want to. I already have a VA who shares, so I don't want to share on top of that. But yes, I'm assuming that's what you'll do because I skipped that and just did to the party because my
the preppy
VA doesn't share to the party.
I don't have anything that this party.
So yeah, just hit the bulk thing. I just want y'all to know, one, I did not want to have a live show today because my table is broken and I was like, whatever. And then two, I was like, okay, Rhonda, we're going to jump on. We're going to be on here 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max and we out. We're not having a regular show. Who was I kidding? Rhonda and I get her to start talking.
I'm just going to share a few just to see how it works. Yes. And I'll tell you, I was okay with not doing the show simply because
you look very okay with that too.
Here we are. Yes, and I was like, okay, but the reason being is that I'm sitting here in pain because I told you guys like a week ago I slammed
your toe. Still,
my bed attacked me, and my toe is still hurting. I went to the ER the other night, last Thursday. And
what did they say?
Well, I had an unbothered doctor. But the nurse was very nice and told me that I have a deep tissue contusion. And I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. So as I sit here, I'm just like, in pain.
Sorry.
Yes. Hey, Brittany. So
what up, Brittany?
I'm thinking that I either may go ahead and see a specialist. But my thing is, do I really want to go see one? Because are they going to tell me that there's nothing they can do? But the nurse told me to save my money and go to Amazon or Walmart and find these toe wraps for broken toes. Even though it's not broken, I just need to stabilize it and find me an inexpensive boot, and I'll just have to wear that. So I'm between, should I do that?
Google it if you weren't sure. I was going to say Google it.
So I was like, should I spend them, because save some money and just do this myself? And if it continues, see, I'm not with.
Oh, you better call him by his right name. Remember, Fundy 1K, because he ain't answering the fundamentals.
What is it? Fundy 1K.
Yes.
What in the fresh hell is going on here, dude? Has that Mo Better blues toe, baby. If I tell you it ain't no joke, it is painful. So I've been trying. I stayed off of it as much as I could this weekend, but I got to get up. I got to go get stuff to pack it up.
Cook,
I got
run a business.
Yeah, that. Now some things I can run from the comfort of my bed. Yeah. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. And I said Derek. I didn't say Fundy 1K. I said what I said. But I got to reach out to Derek too because I want him to come through with a good old happy birthday. What is it? Sarcastic quote.
Is he gonna come on Hump Day Happy Hour on your birthday?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But he's just getting a memo now, but I want him to. Yes, I did, girl, because I needed to know.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is, girl. I hope it. I have been icing, and I try to stay off of it as much as possible. But I tell you, I turned wrong in my bed the other night. The pain just shot through my foot. I was
Oh
like,
my
y'all, and every time I tell somebody that it's painful, but it feels numb at the same time, they
God.
think,
Ooh.
what? I'm like, trust me.
Yes. I'm
It's
so sorry. But yeah, hopefully, the brace and everything like the nurse was saying will be helpful, because I would Google it, but sometimes, yeah, you pay to go see the doctor and they tell you there's nothing they can do. Like, it's got to heal on its own. But I would Google it um, to make sure there isn't like a treatment plan maybe they could put you on to make sure it heals correctly or whatever like that. But oh,
Yeah, I mean the nurse, he was very helpful because the doctor wasn't.
oh
But
man.
he was very helpful. He was like, "You're just gonna have to continue to do what you're doing. You have to ice it, stay off of it." And he said, "But you get those two things." He said that if you do have to get up, then it won't be
Right.
as much pressure.
Right. It won't agitate it as much.
Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, that'll be a lovely look for the birthday."
I'm
Because he
so
just told me it's gonna
sorry.
take. He said, you injured the tissue. He said it feels like it's on top, but it's actually on the back.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, this is too much. It's too much.
Yeah. And then what do you do? I mean, because you can only orally take so much painkiller, and
And girl,
sometimes that doesn't numb it out.
right. And I take ibuprofen anyway. Once a day. I take it really once a day because I don't, having weight loss surgery, I shouldn't be really taking it. I can't stand him, I swear. How do you wrap two popsicle sticks around it?
I guess with tape.
Oh,
Was
well,
it on your show, Derek, that somebody said
I guess he talked
they
about
don't?
making a splint.
Well, okay, but now I'm thinking there was somebody on Derek's show with Regina who said they didn't like popsicles. They didn't like pops. They were afraid of popsicle sticks. Somebody said they was afraid of popsicle sticks because they thought they would get splinters in their mouth. And I thought, I've never heard of that. Splinters in your mouth. Now you're making me not want to eat popsicles. Somebody said that. Tell me who that was, y'all. I forget.
Look, and I was on Derek's show.
Clara
that one
Huxtable.
that child stop, not wrap it up like Claire Huxtable.
Yes.
But what is that show? What is his show called?
Survivor?
His late night show, Derek.
My opinion. Something
My
like that.
opinion. Girl, here I go over here on my opinion. First thing, I was like, what in the Rick James is going on here?
Not Rick James. I missed it because it's at midnight my time. I was asleep.
Child, I laughed and cackled, and I so wanted to put that in the comments, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be nice. But baby, I was like, Fun D 1K. No, what in the Rick James was going on with this wig he had on?
He was wearing a wig. Oh,
What
Lord.
in the Jerry Curl juice was going on with
I have to watch the replay because I didn't even watch the replay. Oh boy.
what is that movie CD? Oh my God, I can't even think of it right now. But I'm just like, come on, what in the world is going on? He reached way back and got this, honey.
Wow.
All I could see was Kid and Play. And the comedian, follow the juice.
Shut up. Okay, you know what? That is too funny. I did not watch the replay, but now I have to watch the replay because I only watched the whole happy hour replay.
The one with Chris Rock. Girl, that's all I thought of every movie that had a Jerry curl in it.
You know what?
I went in the Coming to America, leave a stain on my wall. Is this?
What in the Coming to America? Wow. Wow.
What in the soul glow is this going on up here on this thing? Baby, I could have just kept coming with him, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do. He'd kick me out then. He'd be like, okay, Rhonda, this is enough.
But he come for you in the comments. I mean, that's the relationship y'all have.
Yes, CB4. Yes. You was brand new that night, honey. Because I tell you, I was not expecting that when it popped up. I was like, what?
funny. I wonder where he got that wig from.
I was like, my brother. That's why we love him.
I'm about to drop the link in the comment.
I was waiting on him to say that, Keisha. I'm Rick James.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, when he was talking about relationships, honey, and I was like, "Ooh, I understood that. I was here." Mm-hmm. I was like, "No, ma'am," but it was a good show. I wrote it out. Not the prettiest mother in the world, mother.
Oh, I have to go because I told you I didn't plug up this battery, and it just told me that my battery is gonna die and my computer will just shut off. So till next time, you guys, I'm about to play the outro. I love you. We'll see you maybe Thursday.
Bye, y'all. I'm cracking up.
Yes, bye. Who didn't end the broadcast? We still live. My fault.